That's where we're spending this weekend, in the air. Good morning once again, weekenders. Like I said last week, every weekend now starts at the airport. It's a little bit later than I would have liked to have gotten started. I had forgotten some stuff and had to go back to the house to pick it up. So it's about 7 o'clock right now. Just got the plane all loaded up. Got 2 mountain bikes, some camping gear, and another bag I need to put in. But about to head off to Redding, which is kind of the northern point of the Central Valley in California. So let's get going.
I'm afraid sometimes. I know I get drunk some nights. I know I get way too high. I just wanna live it up with you. I know that it might be tense. I know when you've had enough. It's just how I show my love. Now you can't live it up with you.
So I just landed in Colombia for a unplanned pit stop. Just wanted to get a little bit more gas. I wasn't really running all the way low, but figured might as well stop. And gotta say, this is a pretty nice airport. They actually have a grass strip right over here. Just got fueled up, and we're gonna go ahead and finish the flight up to Redding. Well, just made it to Redding. Got my bike unloaded right now, and I'm about to get changed up and start this mountain bike ride. Got about a 5-mile ride to get to the trails, and then 6 miles of trails, and then 5 miles back. Don't really know how long it's gonna take me, but I better get going. Well guys, I'm back from my ride. Unfortunately, the last 5 miles, I had a flat. I did have an extra tube with me, but I forgot to bring a pump. So extra tube does no good if you have no way to inflate it. Overall, trails were really good. I'm sure you saw that there was not many trees out. They were pretty much all burned up. It's kind of sad to see that, and also see all the houses that have been burned down lately because of all the fires. Overall though, still had a pretty good time out there riding. Trail was not as bad as I thought it would be, and I actually did the whole ride a lot quicker than I thought. So I'm back here at a pretty reasonable time. I'm gonna go ahead and get changed and start heading out. I think I'm gonna go back to Columbia tonight and camp out at that airport. So I've landed in Columbia for the second time today. This time I'm parked out in the dirt next to the campground. Already got fueled up and checked into a campsite, so now I just gotta go set up my tent and stuff and then find some food. So it got me a Gatorade and an apple pie for dinner. Probably not the best dinner ever, but I did have a pretty late lunch. So this campground actually has hot showers. So I'm gonna head on back to the campground, which is just past this plane. And I guess I'm gonna go take a quick shower, get into some clean clothes, and then go to bed. So see y'all in the morning. Well, good morning guys. Happy Sunday. As you can see, it didn't get very dark last night because unfortunately I actually set up my tent right underneath some lights that I did not realize were here. So I didn't really get too good of a sleep last night. It was fairly cold, but I stayed pretty warm in the sleeping bag. Really, I guess my only complaint is that I set up my tent under the lights, and that's my own fault. So these are lights that were on all night. Not too much fun. Well, got the campsite all packed up, and sun's just now coming out over the mountains. Looks like it's time to set sail.
I'm afraid sometimes. I know I get drunk some nights. I know I get way too high. I just wanna live it up with you. I know that it might be tense. I know when you've had enough. It's just how I show my love. Now you cannot live it up with you.
Well, I decided to make a quick stop in Wood Lake since it's on my way home, and it's the only airport restaurant that I know of that's open for breakfast this early, and it's also packed. Probably one of my most fun flights to date, coming over here through the mountains and over the rivers and stuff. Really wish I could have gotten good video of it, but I didn't, and I'm hungry, so I'll see y'all when I get done. Well, I'm back in Shafter now. Met up with Mr. Logan. Logan said his back is hurting, so he can't go ride mountain bikes today, which means that we're going to play more disc golf. But this time, we're going to a new course. Don't really know where it is just yet, or if it's going to be fun or not. But we'll see in a little bit. So we just got done with our second round of disc golf today. Me and Logan joined Bryce and Ellie for the first game at
Silver Creek.
Silver Creek course. All par 3 course. Really fun actually, even though it was pretty short. Then we came on down to Truxton and met up with a couple other randos that we played with. So I ended up winning the first match and ended up tying with Logan on the second match. Logan, what did you think about the 2 courses we played today?
Hey, I'd like to say that Silver Creek was real fun because it was so short and really kind of competitive amongst everyone. And it really, like, one bad throw really kind of meant a lot there. Truxton Park, I enjoyed it. Definitely wasn't my favorite course, but I think Sullivan just didn't like it because he sucks at it.
I just want to say that I did not like it because you're playing right next to the road. I'd much rather fish my disc out of some water rather than running into the busy highway. So headed back home now, and we'll see what happens when we get there. Well, on the drive back home, the lack of sleep last night was really getting to me. So I'm pretty much just gonna go take a shower and lay down for a little bit because I am really tired. So with that being said, that's it for this weekend. Sorry it ended up being a little bit short, but that's what you get sometimes with the weekend vlog. So see you next weekend. Croissant!